A Nebraskan recently losing hundreds of dollars to a scammer posing as their bank. Josh with the Better Business Bureau joins us now with ways to spot these thieves. Josh, how does this scam work?
So, Sarah, scammers will send a text to someone and inform the victim that a suspicious charge has appeared, and they'll be asked if they want to dispute it. Naturally, many folks respond, but in doing so, they inform the scammer that there's an active user on the line. So, the scammer will then tell the victim that they should send themselves money using Zelle or another digital wallet app, and that they should connect the app to their bank account to make the situation go away. And ultimately, the scammers, of course, trying to gain access to that person's bank account and the money that was intended to make the situation, be solved. So it is an incredibly effective tactic. I think a lot of folks are very quick to respond to text messages saying, "Hey, I never paid for that." But in doing so, again, you're alerting the scammer that they have an active participant on the other end of the line.
And as we mentioned, this is happening in Nebraska.
Yeah, I mean, we had somebody report losing $500 to a scam like this, and frankly, that is on the lower end of the spectrum when you think about what a scammer would stand to make if they gained access to somebody's entire bank account. The damages can be beyond comprehension.
So how do we avoid being a victim?
So the first step is to understand your bank's policies. You should know that your bank is never going to ask you to send money to yourself. And if someone tries to convince you otherwise, it's a scam. Banks, are perfectly, good at reaching out when they need you to get on the line to rectify a situation, but they're never going to ever ask for you to send money to yourself to solve a problem.
What if you start to be suspicious?
So it's very important that you actually contact your bank if you suspect that something is off, right? If you receive unsolicited communication from your bank that you suspect is a scam, you should contact them immediately. It'll help them fortify your account. In some cases, it'll help them stop the transaction before it's too late, but they're not going to know that it's happening until you tell them.
And you say don't reply to suspicious texts. Why is that so important?
Yeah, I think it's just important that you should tread carefully, right, with any sort of unsolicited communication of any kind. But especially if someone is instructing you to reply yes or no to a message, if you reply to a scammer, they can save your number as active. They can target you with future scams. I give presentations all the time, right, where folks are adamant that they want to have the last laugh on a scammer, so they'll continue to communicate with them. That's a very bad strategy. It has actually led to folks being scammed when they otherwise wouldn't if they had just simply not responded or ceased the communication when something felt off. So it's always best to just stop the communication as quickly as possible and then alert the folks who can actually do something about it.